And I think what made me realize or just have a front row seat to what that pressure must be like was when I saw the movie Comedian with Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, such a great movie.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Great movie.
I mean, I think I watch it at least once a year.
That shit is comedy's Rocky.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just watching him just like, trying to do his whole new hello. Okay.
Man.
Well, and just watching him just trying to like, but being famous and then going back down the square. And that's the thing about comedy. It's like a neutralizer. Like it doesn't really matter how famous you are.
Comedy
You
don't care if
still
you're famous.
got to go,
Yeah.
dude. It's a tricky mistress, man. I mean, that's why I was like, man, I don't know.
There's one scene in Comedian, I've seen it a million times, but it's just one scene that always sticks out with me. He's writing, and I think he did a show, and he's backstage looking at the material after the show, and he just stops and says, why is this so fucking hard?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, I want everybody that loves comedy, fan or a comic, to just really appreciate the difficulty it is to just say something that you guys just go, oh, that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
You don't know what went into making that,
Trying to get that right.
to saying that sentence,
Absolutely.
to get you to respond.
Absolutely.
He's like, why is this so fucking hard?
And remember when he went blank on stage?
Jerry.
This is world famous Jerry Seinfeld. Like, why is this so fucking hard?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Remember when he went back on stage, you said...
No, when he went blank on stage.
Yeah.
And he just grabbed his head like, and I was like, bruh, I feel... And I've seen it so many times. And when he gets to that point, I'm like, I know, I've been there.
Eddie could have people come to his crib. He could really just start easing
private
in,
work,
just having little private situations.
Have who come to his crib?
Just people. Just
like a little backyard boogie. He
little
can do
backyard boogie type situation, and have
just
20, 30
back.
people just to start, jabbing and getting things. Cause that's how Jamie prepared.
But it's still it's an event.
Well,
he would have to.
I mean, like Jamie was preparing at his house. When his last special, he didn't go to no clubs. He didn't work anything. He, he got it. He just did it at his crib and was just like, yo, and it was writing it that way just to get him going. He's going back on the road again. Do you think that puts you
in a bubble? Does it isolate you from the actual authenticity of crowd? Like I would imagine.
Normally,
I said he can't stay there. It's like, all right, you start out, you do
it's
those private events.
Jamie did his at his house around his friends, and the shit showed. Eddie can't deliver. If Eddie Murphy delivered that special that Jamie has,
that's crazy.
What is wrong with the world?
Right.
That was a TED talk. I was sick. I was sick. Lord took me through.
Right,
bro. Where's the?
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy can't deliver that.
Right.
Eddie Murphy can't have yes men at the house saying, "Yo, that's mad funny." No.
But to get the what I'm saying is just to get the wheels turning.
Then after he does that event, then what does he do?
And then say, okay, I'm getting comfortable now. I'm just getting comfortable with some material, trying to play it, and now let me go to the comedy store.
I think it's Eddie Murphy. I think he has material.
Oh,
I think it's Eddie Murphy. I think he has I think he could talk a fire 10 right now. He could conversate 10 fire right now.
I heard he's always the funniest person in the room, but I think because he acknowledges that I got to do the work. I don't think he would invite people to his house. He would have been done that because that's easy. That's easy for him to do.
I would imagine he does that. I would imagine he has people at the house and he's super funny while he's there. But he knows this isn't how you get back to that thing.
Yeah.
That's like, yo, come to the crib and play basketball. We just fucking around in the backyard.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go, yo, it's in the Michael Jordan thing. I'm back.
Nah.
Mike had to play with professionals to get back to.
Yeah.
You gotta get the only thing is once you behind them gates for so long and you step away for so long, it's hard to relate because people like Chappelle never did that. He always, when he went to Africa, he came back, but he never was stuck behind the gates. He was always in the club. He was always a club comic. You will see him at a regular comedy club doing this thing. Chris, you will always see Chrissy. Like he wasn't stuck, but never was stuck.
He never stopped doing stand-up.
Never was stuck behind gates. He was always like comedy. But once you become that next level, Kevin never stayed behind the gates. But you don't know how people feel when they like, yo, I've been behind these gates. As far as with this comedy for so long, I kind of like out of touch a little bit. I don't think he was so detached. He's so detached from it that he wouldn't know
how to approach it. I don't, because he's still aware of what
he's
everybody's
still,
doing.
Yeah,
you know?
He's still sharp on interviews.
Yeah.
Sharp in interviews.
If he has to make a
Probably
presentation,
super funny at the house, super funny in movies. I'm sure he ad-libs in movies. And just throw something in and it works. You don't lose it.
Yeah, you don't lose it.
Yeah, it lives in you.
Mm.
That's my experience. I mean, as many times if I tried to just like be like, yeah, I'm good, it's something that lives inside that's like keeps gnawing at me.
You could tell the people who pursue it and do it constantly, like these A-listers and things like that, versus the people who did it great at one point and then kind of backed out of it and then come back in it again. It's just like, you're not as sharp because you're not going, you might just be working out at one club. You're not moving around. You're not hitting all of the spots that you can possibly hit. Yeah. You know what I mean? You might just be comfortable working at the Comedy Store for 5-6 weeks straight. Then you're going on tour. You can see the difference as opposed to somebody that's like, yo, I'm doing a factory, the store.
Because the only real test is to get in front of a real audience. You know?